He went the extra mile. You got it? Being committed to what you're doing. Third trait, positive attitude. I love talking about this. Folks, as we walk through life, we meet a lot of folks. And we meet a lot of folks that we wish they had a positive attitude. But it's not hard. It's not hard. In one of my Northwestern freshman classes, I learned, I think it was a psychology class, that there were 4 phases of attitude. Did y'all know that? I recruited her, and at that time we called her prop photo. She wasn't eligible to come and be. So she could have come here for a year, didn't have the money to come on her own, so she went to junior college. But I told her one thing, in 2 years I'm going to be here for you, and I'm going to try to come get you. All I ask of you is you to get that degree. She went all the way out to California, Taft Junior College in California. 2 years later, stayed in touch with her through those 2 years. 2 years later, I came back, go back down to New Orleans. We go and I signed this young lady, Rhonda Ellis is her name. Signed Rhonda, and I asked her, she was being recruited by everybody out of high school, but when they found out she wasn't eligible, they got off of her. I asked her, why did you sign with me, Rhonda? You had offers, Ole Miss, LSU, all these offers. Why didn't you come here? She said, you never gave up on me. I could tell that this was a place where I could come and I could get my degree. I do have good things to say about her, that she was all conference. She was an outstanding runner, but Rhonda also graduated from Northwestern. If I had to put a percentage on her when she came in, that people would say that she would graduate from this university, it would be less than 10%. She graduated as a social worker in New Orleans, stayed in touch with her to this day, but just don't take for advantage, don't think what y'all are doing is just another thing. Take pride in your education, and you're going to keep learning the rest of your life. The day you quit learning is doing the day you quit living. You're going to be doing it, you're going to be learning the rest of your life. The next trait, don't really have a story about it or anything, but I tell you some things that just set some people apart from other people is, as I like to call, they're a competitor. They're a competitor. We see that in sports on TV. We see if it's 3 seconds left on the clock and your team has the basketball, in my day, Michael Jordan, he was going to take the shot. Or LeBron James, or who are some of these are, Drew Brees. They're the ones that the team have confidence in, they're going to have. I've seen that in life. I've seen that in organizations. This is the person that we're going to turn to. If we got to make a big sale, if we got to make a big pitch, this person, they're going to do what it takes. Because if you're a competitor, it's not about those 3 seconds. It's about the hours and days that this person is preparing for that moment. So these people that we see, we just get to see the end product. We don't get to see the extra mile that they go through every day. We don't see that light in their room where they're studying when everybody else is sleeping or they're out of the student body. We don't see the hard work. But being a competitor is more than just getting that one chance. It's preparing yourself to get that chance. I want to close my 8th one, and I'm sorry I kind of sped through some of these, but I'm always told don't be too long. I'm going to read this. This is a very old one. This is a very old saying, but I always read it. I like to close with it. My last thing is, for some folks that I've seen success, whether it's in business or whatever part of their life, is they don't quit. Because I'm telling you now, if you haven't faced adversity, if you've been very blessed and things have kind of gone your way, there's going to be some times in your college career, your professional career, your personal life, where you're going to face some adversity. And I'm telling you now, it's the ones that can work through that adversity. It's those ones that don't make a mountain out of a molehill. It's that ones that are goal-oriented, they're committed, they're passionate about what they're doing, and they don't quit. I tell this little corny story that I've read for years about somebody that didn't quit. Maybe if y'all figure out who it is. It says, getting knocked down is no disgrace, staying there is. So here's a little story about this person that had about 11 different defeats. He could have quit at any time. Old story. He lost his job. That was one thing, one defeat that he could have just quit. He was a politician. He ran for the legislature. He was defeated, lost the election. Started a business after that, went bankrupt, and failed in the business. His longtime fiancée, sweetheart, died. He had a nervous breakdown. He then ran for Speaker of the House and lost. He was again nominated for Congress. He lost that election. He ran for land officer, which was big back in those days. He lost that. He ran again for the Senate and was defeated in the Senate. He then sought the nomination for Vice President of the United States and lost that election. He ran for the Senate again a third time and lost the election. But in 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States. Pi Caps, you've got a wonderful organization. I tell recruits, if I was an 18-year-old man looking at Northwestern State University right now, I was joining the fraternity system, Pi Caps would be the first group I would look at. Y'all have great ideals, you've got great brothers, you've got great advisors, you have alumni support that is second to none. It's an outstanding organization, but this organization is only as good as you make it. It's wonderful nationally. If we're going to continue the tradition of this organization at Northwestern, it's going to take each and every one of you stepping up and taking this organization to the next level. It's been my pleasure to speak to you tonight. Thank you so much.